Welcome to the channel. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And watch other videos on the channel if you enjoy this one. But I have a question for you. What is a monopoly? A monopoly isn't a board game, but a company that is the main supplier or the only supplier of a product. We can say this in modern companies, like how Amazon has a monopoly on online shopping, but what is the monopoly on videos? YouTube. With 2.7 billion users watching content, celebrities and companies have an account. But how and why does YouTube have such a large monopoly on digital content? Did there something boost them, or are they simply the best social media company? I think this can be all summed up with 3 big points, with the site constantly expanding after being made by 3 people. But why has YouTube got such a monopoly? To know how and why YouTube got such a large monopoly, we need to look at the roots of the company. Made by 3 people in 2005, starting out it didn't have much, but it did do one thing. It opened the doors to easier sharing videos on the internet. Because before YouTube, you'd have to download a video to watch it on your computer, rather than just streaming like we do nowadays. But the fact people were starting to have cameras on their phones being more common, this meant that people wanted to share their videos that they made. And with YouTube being the first website of its kind, get used to YouTube and not want to move if the alternative is the same, making it one of the largest growing websites, hosting 58% of videos on the internet, which shows their monopoly with the fact that people getting famous at the time without having to do as much quality as they do nowadays. It meant people could start with home equipment rather than high-end equipment. With YouTube making the partner program as well in 2007, meaning people can get paid if they get popular, making people work for them rather than switching to a normal job while focusing on making content. Copyright is a big police thing on YouTube. A copyrighted video gets noticed or removed very quickly. But why is the copyright system so strict? This can be found looking at the Viacom 2007 legal battle where they tried to sue YouTube for £600 million, which would have taken down the site. One thing that you have to consider with this though is the fact Google bought the site in 2006 for £884 million, which means they had a lot of investment in the site and had the money to fight back compared to the original 3 people. This court case lasted until 2014, where they settled out of court, which means no one knows the full agreement, but it could have given YouTube leniency that other companies might not get. The last point is how YouTube competes with their competition, most notably TikTok, which managed to get a monopoly on short-form content, gaining a fast monopoly of 500 million people going to it very quickly. As the last time we saw short-form content was with Vine, and there wasn't many ways YouTube could compete with this as it's new. As well, Twitch, with streaming getting more popular without any ways for YouTube to compete with this, they adapted, making YouTube Shorts and YouTube Lives, making it so if you wanted the other app, you could just sign in with one account. They even added traditional social media formats, making it so there's less of a reason to leave YouTube. Why YouTube is large and led to people getting famous from YouTube, and companies starting like Viva La Dirt League, who have sets, employees and stuck on YouTube, where they would go from YouTube where they could stay famous. As well as celebrities making music, starring in films, who will always be known as a YouTube celebrity, making you think of YouTube, not them. Well, overall, the main thing you need to think about with YouTube is the fact that they were so early in the industry. Didn't need to adapt for so long, meaning that people get used and attached to YouTube. As well, the fact that Google owns them means that they can include YouTube on their other things, like Google Sites. Thank you for watching the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and look at any other videos.